Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an M53 M55. It's the Tier 9 American SPG. This one's on the east spawn of Airfield and it's under my control. Yes, General Disturbance is the player. Battle started. Well, this skin comes from Jazz. Skin Downloads. She devised it. It actually looks like a real M53 M55. In fact, it's an M53 that was inspected by the Chieftain in one of his videos. So if you go and check one of his videos on his channel, you'll see the M53 being looked over, and it has that logo on the side. Well, I've gone to the aim. I've got the 8-inch howitzer, which makes this the M55, and I'm aiming towards the temple mount in the center of the map, looking for a target. But we've got an enemy target turned up straight away. It's a Wizzy 120, and that's a Tier 9 Chinese medium. And he took a hit from me and was stunned. He's almost out of health, and now he's out of the game. Okay, so that's a good first start. It's quite a long reload, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's around about 33 seconds, I think. And we've got a leopard prototype there up on the pocket. There's another target turned up as well. I think it's a Type 61, and he's on Temple Mount. I fire one round in there, and I stun the leopard prototype. I was hoping there'd be another tank up there as well. There's the Type 61, other side of the Temple Mount, using the bushes. You can shoot from that position through to our heavy tanks trying to defend the heavy pass. And the Progetto's moving up to spot him. Still a few seconds away from shooting. Type 61's taking some fire. I'm lined up on him, ready to go the moment I'm loaded. Rounds out. And he moves just in time to dodge the shell, which shoots behind him, lands on the ridgeline. So no damage, no stun. Okay, I'm switching back to heavy tank alley. And over here we can see a T95. And I've indicated him as target because obviously he's a bit of a threat to some of my teammates. So I'm lining him up. Probably the only one who actually can do some damage on him. I've marked the target, marked the ground to let my teammates know that's where I'm aiming. I'm loaded. Rounds out straight away. And a direct hit on the T95. There was no explosion, so I know I touched him. And hopefully that would have done some serious damage to him. The good thing about the T95 from Arty's perspective is those big fuel tanks on the back of the vehicle. They can cause a fire if you can rupture them. Well, I'm still staying with that T95 for the moment. Gonna give him another shot, see if he's still there. Is he still there? Rounds out straight away. And this time the round hits the ground nearby him, but no joy. So I'm pulling away and pulling back, because we've got a Wizzy 111 Model 14 trying to get around that corner. And, well, he could be a bit of a threat to that IS-7, although the IS-7's got 100% of his health. And just over here, we've got an AMX-50B. Well, the 1-4 has pulled back. Here he comes. I'm almost loaded. Marked him as target. I'm loaded. Rounds out. It lands short, unfortunately. So only stun and a tiny bit of damage, 117 hit points, but there was some stun assist. Okay, looking round the corner, see a AMX-50, and there we can see the T95, and he's gone from 100% health to 69, so I did have some effect upon him. He's taken quite a lot of damage. He's also taking fire from our E3 and also our Death Star. Rounds out on him again. Well, if he's still there, he's probably lost a few more hit points. Okay, gone back to that Wizzy 111 Model 14. He pulls back. Not a lot I can do there. The T95 is fed up with actually being hit in that corner, and he's down to 27%, so I must have hit him quite a lot. And so I'm marking him as target, waiting for the reload to go through, lining him up. And he dies before my shot's fired, so I've saved myself a shot there, but looks like I did get a lot of damage on him. Oh, now that's interesting. Ship barn. I'm loaded. Rounds out. Just lands behind him. Stuns him though. So he dodges that shell. I'm looking at the 50B and the Shipman. The 50B goes down, so I don't have to worry about him. Shipman though is still there. Another 12 seconds before I'll be ready to shoot. I don't think I have to worry about the centre of the map at the moment. I'm looking at those, but our guys seem to have those under control. So it is really what's going on over here. Rounds out on the Shipman. Direct hit on the turret. 1,159 hit points. That was the penetrating round, went into him. Straight through the turret. He won't be happy about that. It's a huge loss of hit points. The next target, an Object 2684. He's coming to view. Now, he's priority target now because they're virtually, well, they're very difficult to bring down, those tank destroyers. And the best thing to do is to apply plenty of HE to them. Rounds out on him. Lands alongside him for 166. He pulled back just in time to dodge most of that shot. But he's been tracked and he has lost a third of his hit points. Now he's lost another third. And, well, he's not going to be long. And we've got a pinger. Yeah, somebody is pinging like mad. And yes, eventually I have to stop that pinging by blocking that player. If you get an incessant pinger, they just ruin the game for everyone else. Yep, he's still pinging. And I get 448 hit points off the 2684. He's still tracked. I7 moves in and the kill shot goes to the E3. Now, what was that person pinging about? Well, I can't understand why he was pinging because there's not much of a threat in that area. This is a threat. This is a Jaegeru, and he's back in the other side of the enemy's in the enemy territory. And of course, he's got that very nasty anti-tank gun. Rounds out on him. 348, and yes, I've stopped the pinging now. With I blocked that player. And now we've got, is that the same pinger? Or did I block him? Well, we've got somebody just pinging all the time. And in fact, that player is long dead, but he's still pinging the map as if he's taking part in the battle. I do wish these pingers would learn that once you've actually ended the battle and you're out of it, you really can't add any more. And that distracted me. That pinging distracted me from the Object 140. And I actually realised after that 140 was coming in my direction, so I had to relocate. Could see that he was headed this way, and there was nothing to block him coming this way. So the best thing I can do is get the flock out of here quick and try and get into a position so I can help the team. Yep, he's definitely headed towards me, or where I was rather. But I'm not going to be there because thankfully the M55 is actually built from a pattern tank, so it's actually quite fast, even though it's quite big. And well, I'm changing course because I'm going to go down into this area here, into the dip, and get towards the cap. There's only one enemy left. It's that object, the Object 140, who's gone into our area, and yeah, I'm getting out of there quick. As soon as I've moved far enough, I'll actually turn around and start helping the guys to shoot him. Yep, somebody, it's that pinger actually. I don't think I did block him, or at least if I did block him, then somebody else has started pinging. And I do wish people would learn pinging etiquette, that you just don't do it. It's a complete waste of time. Well, I'm going to situate myself here and shoot back at that Object 140. There he is. He's up in the north. Okay, seen him. Fire a snapshot in. I tracked him. 213 hit points and he got stunned. But he fixed his stun straight away. I'm still marking the target. Our pinger's still around, unfortunately. This time around it's a different pinger. It's a Waffenträger. Was a T10, now it's a Waffenträger. Well, the 140's running, and we've got 2 in the cap, so if he's going to be that difficult for us to chase down, and it does look as if most of the tanks on our team are fairly slow, so we might as well just cap out and end the game that way. And that will stop the pinging. And the game's over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. You must say it's a bit of a pinging match. Well, it's the first class tank of a general disturbance in the M53 M55. I got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, so I got 16 in this one. And I got a Gore's medal as well for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of my own vehicle, and a Confederate because I hit more of the enemy than anyone else on my team. But sadly, no kills. 3,098 was the win rate for that game. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, I did actually get the highest damage in the game, 3,647 hit points. The next highest scorer was the Jaeger with 3121 on the enemy team, so he was a dangerous opponent. He was actually using that gun to damage our guys up near the heavy pass. When it came to kills, well, 2 members of our team managed to get 3 kills apiece. The Object 140 and the E75. Nobody on the enemy team managed to get more than 2 kills. And when it came to base XP, it was the E75 who did the best with 1,071. Then I came with 1,044, and after that the IS-7 with 880. I fired 14 rounds, got 3 direct hits, 1 penetration. That was on the FB4005. Yes, went straight through his turret. 11 splash as well. Damage of 3,647 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. I damaged 9 of the enemy. Didn't get any kills, but I got 26 hit points of damage assist and 2,237 hit points of stun assist of 12 stuns. And I also managed to get 56 cap points while I was capping. On a premium count, I earned 60,107 credits, and after ammunition resupply, took away 33,927 credits. I got 6 bonds for getting the Confederate and the Gores, because it was at tier 10, and 1,566 XP, times 4 for the first victory in this case, 3,132 from Holiday Ops, 783 from Personal Reserves, took away 10,179 experience points altogether. But as I said, this was a battle more about the pinging and the incessant pinging of players who are long out of the game because they got wasted, and yet they still want to persist in trying to help their team by annoying them and distracting them just when they don't want to be distracted. So yes, more of a plea to all players out there: if you've left the battle, try not to keep pinging unless it's really, really important and nobody seems to have noticed something. And if you can, put the message in chat. But if you keep pinging the map, all you're going to do is make people blacklist you, and then you'll never be able to communicate with those people ever again. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching.